Eagle Boys Pizza hope you enjoy the following Fresh and Local.
Welcome back to another Fresh and Local for another week, and with me once again back from a trip over in Italy and setting up her Everyone Can Cook cooking school, Fran Baccardo. Welcome back.
Thank you, Fred. It's a pleasure to be back.
Now, you have been really busy. You've been away.
I have.
Tell me about that, just briefly.
Oh, wow. Take me back to a lovely place. Yes, I went away for 3 months to Italy, regional Italy, to a culinary school.
Was that a holiday or you went on purpose to learn some
went
cooking?
on purpose to cook with this particular chef from the Abruzzese region that I come from, and it's the food that I'm focusing on as well.
Where is Abruzzo?
Abruzzo.
Because for those people who don't know, is Abruzzo, is it?
Abruzzo, yes, that's right. It's central Italy, considered southern, but geographically it's
And the type of food that comes from Abruzzo?
There is quite a variety, which is surprising for such a small region, but what we have is the mountains, the Apennine Mountains down the middle of Italy. So you've got your, all your lamb and lots of wonderful cheeses made from sheep's milk and things like that. And then you've got the coast, so lots of wonderful variety of seafoods.
And they like their wines as well over there,
They love their wines, yes, they do. Don't we all?
So you had a good time?
Very good time.
And you've got a brand new cooking school, your studio's open, your cooking school's open for business?
It's up and running and has been so since February, late February, and we're having a lot of fun. And yeah, what can I say? I'd love to have you down there one day.
Well, we will come down and have a look because that's what we do. What are we cooking today?
Today we're going to make some filled pasta shells with ricotta, spinach and pine nuts.
Well, let me go through the ingredients. As I hold them up, you can tell us what's there. Mac,
that's the ricotta that we're going to use for the filling.
Low salt or just the normal?
Normal, full fat, everything.
Oh, beautiful.
That's how we like it. We've got some pecorino cheese, which is similar to Parmesan, just made a little bit differently. Some pine nuts. Yes. Spinach, chopped up spinach.
Spinach.
Yep. An egg, of course.
Egg.
Some salt and pepper.
Mixed together.
Yeah, some parsley.
Parsley.
And nutmeg, which is the key ingredient.
And this over here is the pasta.
Yes. Now,
what sort of pasta we got?
They're just, we call them conchiglioni, which basically...
I got the conglione part, but
no,
conglione.
not conglione.
Lovely. I see you learnt a lot in Italy.
Okay, composed. Yes, I did.
Did you ever watch The Godfather? He was called conglione, wasn't he?
I don't know.
No, that's all right.
Oh, where was I?
They're very big.
Now, I brought these in just to show you. This is what they're like before they're cooked. What you want to do is just cook them in some salted boiling water so that they expand.
I'll hold them in my hand so you can see.
Yeah. Now, they're half cooked because we're going to cover them with a sauce, a light tomato sauce, and bake them in the oven again. So you don't want them to turn all mushy.
All right, let's do it.
So that's what we're going to do with the filling. But to start with, we'll get the sauce going. The pan's nice and hot.
Now, in a tradition, we make the traditional Italian sauce, don't we? We don't just put the sauce over the food.
No, that's right, we do. This is a variation to the traditional one. It's a lighter and faster version. So it should only take about 45 minutes for the sauce to actually cook.
Beautiful.
Now, look away if you don't like lots of oil because, you know, being Italian, this is a must. We've got to have
You've got to have good olive oil.
Definitely.
Do you use extra virgin?
I do, and I use it for cooking and everything. I know some people prefer not to, but look, olive oil has a smoking point of 180 degrees, so really there's not much that you cook above that.
Exactly.
So it should be fine.
All right, what
do
do we
you
put
think that's
in?
sizzling?
It looks sizzling to me, look.
All right, we're going to do something a little bit different. Normally people...
All that sizzling's overpowering.
Normally people would throw the garlic in first. We're not going to do that because I don't want it to burn.
Okay.
So we're going to do the onions. Sorry,
see,
some
it's
leeks.
sizzling.
Sizzling, you're right. I should listen to you. Some zucchini. Put in as much or as little as you like.
So
and
you've
lots
got
of capsicum.
zucchini, capsicum.
Yep.
And what else was
now,
in there?
The leeks. Instead of onions, we've got leeks. Leeks have got a, I mean, I love onions as well, but leeks have just got this lovely, delicate, fresh flavour, And then adding the capsicum gives it a sweetness, and the zucchini just gives it that buttery.
Would you like me to
sort of
put in anything else for you?
Not at this stage.
Oh,
what we
I
need
won't
to
bother.
do is let that sit. Now,
How long should that cook for?
we need to let the onions and that fry for about 20 minutes, and the reason for that is we want all the sweetness to come out of the zucchini and the capsicum.
Okay.
So we need to let that fry, let them sweat. Once they get really soft, then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients, and then we let it cook for about 35, 40 minutes.
Okay,
all right?
so we can do something else while that's cooking?
We can.
While you're doing that, tell me about your cooking school. If we can keep doing it, and we'll keep talking about your cooking school at the same time. Because what's called Everyone Can Cook.
Everyone can cook.
Yep.
We hold a maximum of 10 people.
Yep.
It's a 3-hour cooking session, and you come along. I actually do most of the cooking, except for the pasta classes. If you are wanting to, you're more than welcome to join in and get a feel for the pasta. But other than that, you can just sit back, relax, have a glass of wine, and
Sounds
enjoy
good.
the beautiful food that we prepare.
And you can go on the website, everyonecancook.com.au.
Yes, please.
Is that
and
right?
Yes,
Yep.
that's right. And that will list all the classes and the times that are available.
They're telling us we've got 3 minutes to go.
Okay,
There you go.
we'll be done. All right, so what we need to do is
Have
put
you
in
had a
our
lot of fun
ricotta.
with your classes so far?
Oh, lots, Fred. I mean, it's been a lot of hard work, especially in the initial stages of setting up, but it really has been lots and lots of fun.
And I'd say to people, if you want to have a look at a more funkier cooking school, you won't find one. I've been to a few around
that's
Perth,
so
and you've
kind.
really invested well.
I
Because you've got
have.
the most beautiful colours.
Thank
and
you,
it looks
yeah.
funky, modern, and it's the type of kitchen you'd want at your house but couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
I don't know how she's done it. I haven't seen the
Well.
husband for a while, so I think she might have sold him off to pay for the kitchen, but it's beautiful, isn't it?
Actually, can I say, my husband and a very good friend of ours did most of the building in the
Oh, it's
kitchen. They
beautiful.
did a wonderful job. So
It's got a red
I'm very
background, there's
pleased.
red in there, there's a bit
Yeah.
of white, very modern appliances.
Yeah, and
Love
it's all
it.
functioning, which always helps too,
It
doesn't
does,
it?
yes.
Yeah.
What have you put in there? You put the ricotta, the spinach, the egg, and all the other ingredients we talked
Pretty
about
much,
before.
yes. Yeah, I've saved a little bit of cheese for you to sprinkle on the
Beautiful.
pasta later on. So we just mix that all up together. Some people like to roast their pine nuts
Yep.
before they put it in. I prefer to leave them as they are because they're so delicate, and I enjoy them plain and simple. So that's pretty
Do you have
much
to use
it.
a mixer? You can just do it by hand.
No,
can't
do
you?
it by hand.
Nice and simple.
Yeah, nice and easy. Less washing up at the end.
I'll just go and mix your sauce up.
All right, well
I
done.
can smell it sizzling away.
Awesome.
Beautiful. All right, what do we do now, Fran?
Now, all right, let's leave the mixture for a little while. And,
I'll keep stirring.
all right, it hasn't quite cooked down as much as I would like it to, but for ease of the show, let's just do the rest
Yep,
of the
let's go
process.
for it.
So that's when we add the garlic in.
It's a beautiful aroma, isn't it?
It is, it smells delish.
Have you been
Right.
getting into MasterChef and all those TV shows, or you don't? You prefer to do your own?
Not of late. I do generally enjoy watching it, but not of late. I've just been so busy with setting up and preparing and my classes that, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't had time for that.
If
All
you
right,
had
so
to
we've
cook,
put in
what's
the
your
garlic.
favourite cooking? If you had to cook, is it sweets or do you like savoury?
Savoury.
Pasta? Beautiful.
Savoury. But
I like eating
I
both.
don't say no to sweets, though.
No, I know you're a very good cook.
All right, let's throw the sauce in. So put in about half a bottle.
And this is just a standard puree that
Excuse
you
me,
buy.
Fred, I'm stretching
Yeah, go
over you
for it.
here. Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's standard puree that you can get from your supermarkets or local continental delis. A tin of the diced tomatoes as well.
And it doesn't matter what brand, they're all pretty. So I buy the Coles brand. They sell organic as well if you're into organic
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right. You choose
Doesn't really
whatever's
matter.
within your budget or your taste. Yep. Some fresh herbs. We've got some oregano, few bay leaves.
Don't you love the colour?
These are the basil, yes. Basil, parsley. Mix it all up. Beautiful.
Beautiful. How long do we
And-
need to cook that for now?
Let it sit for about 35, 40 minutes. Now what I'm going to do is just very quickly fill the shells.
Okay.
And what you do is you get your little baking dish, put a bit of sauce on the bottom.
Oh, you cheated.
I did.
I was going to say, how did
Sorry,
you do
should
that
I
so
put that
quickly?
there? I know.
That's all right, I'll pop that over there. So that's what it looks like,
Yes.
guys, on screen now.
Yep.
That's what the shells
sorry,
look
Fred.
like. That's been filled with the mixture. Then, say about an hour or so later, you've got the beautifully cooked sauce. We pop it on top. Do you know what? Even though it's a little bit raw, I'm quite happy to indulge.
No, you don't want to do that just yet. This has to go in the oven for about 40 minutes at 180 degrees, and then it's ready to eat.
Do you put foil on? Because I've never, when I make lasagna, I always put foil. But someone says to me, don't put the foil on till after it's cooked.
Yep.
How do you do it?
Put the foil on initially,
Yep.
just so it lets it steam and bakes right through. And for about the last 15 minutes, take the foil
it
off so that it just crisps up and dries the top.
So that there would then go into our oven.
Yes.
So for
Thank
purpose
you,
of
Fred. What a great
demonstration.
assistant.
Oh, look, I've done this before. I've just learnt today, Fran, you've just got to remember to take it out of the oven.
Yes, that was a
I
very
found one
good
of Brendan's
lesson.
recipes still in there today, so lovely. Sorry, Fran, I won't stand in your light. What do we do now? Because I noticed behind me we've got one that we prepared earlier on.
Yes, all for you to enjoy. And I've lost your fork, so you can't eat now. You have to
That's
use your
okay,
hands.
I'll use a spoon. Actually, I can use my hands. Here we go. And what are these called again?
Filled pasta shells with ricotta, spinach and pine nuts. How are we doing?
The textures are beautiful.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
Got anything else you want to do while I eat?
I'll just stand and watch you enjoy it.
Everyone Can Cook. It's a fantastic cooking school. Everyonecancook.com.au. This is Fran Baccardo. She will be back next week with another great recipe. Do you know what we're cooking next week?
I think at this stage we're going to do a rustic fruit torte, something good for winter time to curl up
Can't wait.
with a TV, yeah.